Welcome back. You know who it is. It's the Yins Bet You podcast, and
Somebody's in a good mood.
the Yins at the beginning of the show episode and title is for a reason. We got it, baby. We got it. We're gonna get to that. Welcome back to the Yins Bet You podcast. It is Kevin and Tyler as always. We have a lot to get to. But we're going to run through as usual. We're going to do college first. We're going to go through that. Michigan, we'll talk about portal, college football, playoffs, all the good stuff. And then we're going to get down to the nitty-gritty. We're going to get down to it. And I can't wait.
You nailed it. You nailed the prediction.
I
will
wait.
give you credit. So we'll definitely get there.
Yeah.
I have things to say.
Yeah.
And I have a question for the audience when we get to that point. So, let's start Michigan.
Yeah, let's
Obviously,
do it.
The game was a little more high scoring than I expected.
Me too.
Especially at the beginning. We just couldn't get any pressure, which is why we couldn't beat Ohio State. Which that proved to be, if you get pressure on Julian saying, you can beat that team.
Yeah.
Indiana proved it. Miami proved it. And we just couldn't do it. So, I'm still upset about the call on the fourth down for Texas. It was the fourth down. That clock was at 0. I turned around.
It was.
And I know that there's that hesitation sometimes.
Yeah.
The referee looking at the clock and looking back
to
see if it snapped. And
yeah.
by then it snapped. I wait for that clock to hit 0 before I turned around and was celebrating. Because I'm like, okay, you didn't get it.
Yeah.
They didn't call timeout. They're going to certainly punt at that point. And that's when we saw the lead. So, I felt like that was the beginning of the end there.
Yeah.
And, Underwood, when he does get pressured and forced stuff, he's not a very good quarterback.
No.
So hopefully, the one thing I do like is they opened up the playbook for sure.
Yeah.
So I wonder how much.
We did see, I feel like we saw a lot of more Bryce Underwood the way he should be played.
Yes.
I think the way it should go. And I think Kyle Whittingham sees that and understands it. I think that the right playbook and the right scheme is going to happen. He said it in his press conference, spread's going to happen in this offense now, and that's a good thing. So I hopefully we can see the
turnover started happening when we had to play from behind, and that happens to a lot of quarterbacks. So
right,
he was having a solid game up until late for sure. So Archman, he's got wheels. That's the one good thing I'll say about him.
Gone on that one.
I still think he's extremely overrated, but especially with the hype that he had at the beginning of the year. But he could definitely run.
Yeah.
Which is something when you hear the name Manning, you don't
you
don't usually equate that to actual speed skills. So definitely give him credit for that. Mm-hmm. So and apologize if you hear the background noise.
Oh yeah,
Tanya upstairs sweeping that may or may not come through. We'll find out later. But which is why we moved down to the basement.
Yeah.
So new setup down here. So but it does sound like Underwood's staying. So I'm excited to see. The OC from Utah, Beck, and Kyle Whittingham, see if they can improve him.
Yeah.
You got to remember, he turned 18 during the season. So,
he's so young, man. Yeah. He's so young. And I think he had a lot of glimpses of... He came straight from his senior year in high school. This is a brand new ballgame to him. So, I thought it was a lot of really good glimpses this year. I'm going to take it, man.
We obviously have the 5-star running back coming in, hitter. So, hopefully... he pans out good.
And we kept running back coach.
There's still a chance that Justice Haynes is staying. I would think by the time we record again, we'll know that answer.
Dude.
But obviously the hashtag trend the last 2 days is LFG 147.
147.
Yeah, let's fucking go Team 147.
Yeah.
So I feel like maybe they're leaning towards that. The 3 big ones were Underwood, Marsh, and Haynes.
Yeah.
And we've got 2 of the 3 that have already said they're coming back. So we'll see what happens with Haynes.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully Marshall stays. Kuzdal did go in the portal, but he was 4th on the depth chart beginning of the year. So,
right.
And with Hitter coming in, that's probably why that might be one reason he's looking anyway.
Sure.
Hopefully Cole Sullivan stays. That's another one that I don't really want him to leave because he really came on this year. So we'll see what happens there. Now we have 2 guests here. Tony and Mo are down here now. So we'll see how many meows come through on the podcast.
Right. We're getting all the sights and sounds today.
That's right. All of them. Anything else you want to add on Michigan?
No, I think it was all in all not a great year, but I think we expected this a little bit. A lot of growing pains still, but but one I think we can take a lot of, and I'm just so happy with the coaching staff.
Yes.
I really am.
Yeah.
I don't know about a Big Ten defensive coordinator in the Big Ten, but I think he's going to do just fine. I mean, I really do. I mean, I think...
Yeah, we'll see how that translates.
I don't know how good BYU's defense was. I don't really know the numbers as of now, but it will be interesting to see. So I like the offense. I like Kyle Whittingham. The defense, we'll see how it all plans out. But So
I'm excited to go to the spread, for sure.
Oh, I am too.
Yeah.
To see that in the Michigan offense will be a lot of fun.
Yes,
So
it should be a lot of fun. So, tough schedule next year, so we definitely got to tone down on the expectations. Yeah.
I think we're going to lose
3-loss season.
It might be, and I think we can lose 2 games and maybe beat Oregon or something like that. I don't know. Yeah. So we'll see. But
I think playoffs. If they go to the expansion next year, which we'll get into, then I think they got a shot with that schedule.
I think we can make it with 3 losses.
They got to pull some wins off for sure, but and beat a team or two that's not expected. So, but let's go ahead and recap some of the bowl picks. There were only 2 that you and I disagreed on. And so we did the whole underdog point system thing that we were doing the last couple of weeks. So I went with Alabama. The very first drive looked good.
Bam!
They got some pass rush on Mendoza, and I thought, here we go. Yep. And from then on, it was all Indiana. So absolute blowout. The only bye team in the 2-year history of the college football playoff, as far as the expansion, to win is Indiana, who beat the only 3-loss team that's going to play. So I'm not ready to say that. I still think the bye is a problem.
It is.
And we'll definitely talk more about that here in a minute. And then I went with the Canes, plus 9.5.
Great bet.
Obviously going to win. Yeah,
great
outright on that one.
Yeah.
So, Kendall wins the bowl challenge.
Shout out, Kendall.
In the family, which, as it turns out, I was stopping it after the semifinal picks because we reset our picks going into the semifinals. I was not going to have a reset for the final.
Sure.
So that's why I called it. As it turns out, technically, if your picks are right, which we don't want to let the cat out of the bag yet, but if your semifinal picks are correct, you will actually end up being only 1 behind her.
Oh, man.
Technically, if you guys feel differently on the final, but I'm not going to do a reset, so we gave her the cash.
Okay.
She wanted $30. Went to her because I get my money back.
Right.
For the girls. So that's the deal that I have with family.
Yeah.
Like if you ever want to play on your own, you can front your own money up.
Yeah.
Go ahead. And Kendall tried to pull that shit when she jumped out to a 15-2 record.
Yeah,
she come in, here's $10. No kid. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. And everybody that plays my Super Bowl blocks knows that.
Yeah.
I need payment before numbers are pulled.
Before it goes in.
Because when you get fucking 9-2, I don't want to hear about it. So, that's the way it goes. Yeah. So, but yeah, I want to talk, again, I don't want to get into the, each game and the analysis on it.
Yeah.
Because once again, not only did 3 of the 4 teams that did not have a bye, or 3 of the 4 teams that had a bye, lost, which was 4 for 4 last year, the games weren't even really that good.
Yeah.
The Miami-Ohio State game got better.
Right.
But Miami was... they dog walked them in that first half.
Yeah.
I mean, they should have been up maybe more. Mm-hmm. That is a testament to Ohio State's defense.
Yeah.
Which was otherworldly. I mean, I definitely underestimated that defense at the beginning of the year.
Right.
Patricia did a great job. I think Jim Knowles might have been on,
very
overrated.
Yeah.
Because he goes to Penn State and they stink. So,
right.
So maybe he was the problem. But, that defense definitely kept them in it. But it wasn't a very interesting game. And then Alabama, Indiana was a blowout. Oregon, Texas Tech. I mean, Texas Tech, that was a good fucking team, man.
It was.
And I said that was a bad matchup for them.
Yeah.
I had them in the final, but I
expected Oregon to have...
Oregon was going to...
Yeah.
I had a bad feeling about that game.
I expected Oregon to do more, and I also expected Texas Tech to score more and do something. So, I mean, like, it's just crazy how that game ended up, to be honest.
Yes.
So...
And then Ole Miss Georgia was the best game, in my opinion.
That
was a great game. But that's 2 conference rivals. So, that's what I mean about, I don't think that the way that it's set up, I still think 8 is the number. That should have been the number 10 years ago, in my opinion. I think 8 is the magic number. Nobody gets a bye. 1 plays 8, 2 plays 7.
Yeah.
But obviously, the moment that they went to 12, they're never going to go down. But you got to get out of the 12.
You have to at this point.
Just go to 16.
Because you're going to take away the bowl games now. That's the only thing, right? You're probably going to have to take another week away. And but now, who cares now? Yeah, you're right.
You're already putting the labels on these playoff games for the Bulls anyway. You got the Cotton Bowl, you got the Peach Bowl, and Orange Bowl, and all that. So you're already getting that sponsorship money, which is what it's all about. Anyway. And let's face it, if you expand it and add 3 more games essentially to the playoff, you could still name it whatever fucking bowl. Like, there are still major bowls that aren't part of the BCS, the old BCS series, right? Like, there's still the Holiday Bowl is kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
Hell, they've made a fucking big deal out of the Duke's Mayo Bowl.
Right.
So if you want to throw those names on these first round games, by all means, you can do that.
Right.
And the better part of it is you get the James Madisons and the Tulanes of the world still in, and then you put them at 15 and 16. And then that way, then you're kind of rewarding the number 1 team in the country, which was Oregon 2 years ago, and Indiana this year. Those are the only 2 undefeated regular season teams. Now, granted, Indiana won, but again, they beat a 3-loss team that people argue shouldn't even have been in there. But then Oregon gets dog-walked last year. So where's the advantage, right? Like, if you had the only team that was undefeated all season, there should be an advantage.
There should be an advantage.
And the advantage could have been, you get to play 16-seeded James Madison.
Yeah.
And then you get your tune-up game. You're not cold. You're fresh. You're playing games.
Yeah. You don't have to worry about this bye-week record. Right?
And then a week or two later, now you're playing the 8 or 9 seed in the next round. So, it scares me that I actually want to lose games.
Right.
I don't want to be undefeated. I don't want the
bye week. I don't want any of it because now this is what you get. I mean, was Indiana the first team, or is there 2 and 7? They're 2 and 7 on bye weeks, right? The teams that are buys, or is it 1 and 7? Is it 1 and 7
after 2 years?
I mean, it's just absurd. I mean, you have to do something about it. You have to, because the best teams in the nation are represented as the top 4, and I truly believe the 4 teams that were there are the best team.
Yes,
but it really says something when you're not playing.
That's one thing I've always loved about college football. I feel for the most part, prior to the playoffs, because we have such a small sample size now.
Yeah.
We really only have one champion from it, which was Ohio State. But I feel like prior to that, yes, there was always controversy about the rankings, right?
Yeah.
But usually it was between the 4th and 5th team, right? I always felt like we end up with truly the best team in the country.
Yes.
By the end of the year.
Well, it.
Through it all, it usually was. Now, because of the bye, I don't feel we're getting truly the best team. Sure. Yeah, you're still getting... there's still something to be said about the run you have to make to win it all, which is why I don't like James Madison and Tulane.
Yeah.
This isn't basketball.
Right.
When there's 5 guys and one dude can make a difference and scheme can really create it. You're not... Football is such a different level.
Yeah.
You're gonna eventually get an upset. A James Madison type school is gonna beat somebody.
Exactly.
But they're not gonna win fucking 4 in a row.
Right.
To do it. They might win 1, but they're not gonna win multiple.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think it should go to 16 at this point.
Yeah.
I feel like it should have been 8.
I completely agree. I mean, if you just eliminate the buys, you have to. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like that's the right thing to do. You need to take away this record of 1 and 7. You just need to completely just wash it because it's going to keep happening. I just don't know. I feel like the number 1 team in the nation comes in, and this year they got it right. Indiana is, and they beat Alabama. They're doing what they have to do. It's just, I don't know.
Well,
it's just crazy.
We'll see how it goes. But we end up with 4 teams. The last 4 teams left are all quarterbacked by transfers, and they are all 4 coaches are from the Nick Saban tree. So I thought that
says something, man.
It really does.
I love him so much. I love Saban. I think he should be the commissioner of college football. He doesn't want to do it, but he is truly the greatest coach that's ever lived in the college football world. He's truly the greatest ever.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I don't know.
Well, let's make our picks for the semifinals. That's the only 2 games we have left on the FBS schedule. I do want to talk about the FCS game here in a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Are you still rolling with what you had given the other day?
We'll
start with the first one. Thursday night,
Yep.
At 7:30, 10-seeded Miami and 6-seeded Ole Miss. The Rebels are 3.5-point underdogs.
I still like Ole Miss here.
Okay.
I think. This one's a weird game for me. I don't like this game. I do not like it, especially the way Ole Miss played. I think Georgia was one of the top tier teams this year in the nation, and the way they played in the second half of the year was fantastic.
But again, get a rival.
Yes.
That played you tough for 3 quarters.
Right.
Earlier in the year.
Right.
I had a sneaking suspicion, but again, same with Texas Tech. I kind of rolled with that. In my opinion, were the 2 best teams. I thought.
Right.
And they were both out, and I think a lot of that has to do with the bye. I really do. Yeah. Now Georgia, Texas Tech looked like shit. Okay. Mm-hmm. And same with the way Oregon looked 2 years ago. You can make that excuse that 100% had to have been the bye, a big major part of that. Georgia actually played pretty well. It just almost played a little bit better.
Right.
And they even made some mental mistakes that I thought was going to cost them, and it didn't. So
and
they were getting calls. There was a lot of interesting calls in that fourth quarter that were kind of going the Bulldogs' way. So it is funny to stick it to Lane Kiffin that they keep winning.
I mean, he keeps getting paid now.
Yeah,
he's just crazy.
I just don't know in this game. And again, I made my picks. This is the first time I'm even looking at the lines for these games.
Mm-hmm.
But watching that Miami A&M game, I believed that Miami could maybe beat Ohio State based on what I saw, the way they shut them down, and what I saw from Ohio State's line against Indiana. And yes, I picked it. A lot of that was just me, being a hater. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't truly, really think it was going to happen.
Yeah.
But man, that first quarter, I started believing because I'm like, Bain is the real deal. And that pass rush, I don't know where it went and why they lost to fucking Louisville and SMU. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah.
But we thought we were high on Miami early in the year.
Mm-hmm.
And when we did our little top 10 that we were doing, we had them number 1 for 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
So I'm seeing that again. And I think they keep it rolling. And I think they make the title game, which will be a home game for them. That could be very, very interesting.
Yeah. So, I can see it though. That game is such a toss up right now, especially the way the lines are and the public money. So I mean, either way.
So you're rolling with Ole Miss. I'm going to roll with
I like Ole Miss still. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Yeah.
Do we want to make that if you win, you would get 5 points. If I win, I get 4.
Yeah, I'll take the 3.5.
We'll do that.
Yeah, that's good.
Because I am down some points left. We'll go over that when we get to the NFL. Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm going to write that down. We're going to go different on that one.
Yeah.
Friday night, I believe we're different again. 5-seeded Oregon, 1-seeded Indiana.
I'm changing now.
They might be changing back.
I'm changing.
Hoosiers are favored by 4.
Yeah.
That's the line. You liked Oregon at the beginning of the podcast, right? You liked Oregon to win the whole thing. That was your pick.
Yes. And I want live for it. I forget who I even said now. Do you remember?
I think you had Oregon over Georgia.
Right.
Yes. You did on our little bowl pick thing from 2 days ago or 3 days ago, whatever that was. You did pick Indiana.
Okay.
And you said that. You said I'm going
completely different.
Opposite from what I said a couple weeks ago.
That's not right.
Based on the games.
You can leave it on there, but the game I'm picking on here is Oregon. I'm picking Oregon Ducks.
All right. So am I.
Yeah.
And I've doubted Indiana quite a bit. I mean, I picked Ohio State in the title game.
Yeah.
I had Alabama because I thought they would be one of those teams that the bottom hurt. It turned out it didn't. So, and maybe if Signetti's listening, he loves me to pick against him because I want to do it again. And a lot of that has to do with a little bit of stubbornness of Texas Tech.
Right.
And I did say that, I believe, on our podcast last time, that the winner of that game, I think, is going to go to the title game. So I'm sticking with it. Some of that had to do with I thought the matchup was going to be Alabama, so I definitely would have liked Tech and Oregon against them.
Oregon. Yeah.
So it does give me pause that it is, Indiana now who is a better team, and they've proven it. But this is similar to the Georgia Ole Miss. This is a rematch.
It's a rematch.
The Hoosiers won the first time, granted in Austin, and now you're getting, in Atlanta.
Yeah.
So, fan-wise, I think more Hoosiers are going to be there.
I do
just
too.
Because it's new to them.
Yeah.
And it's
longer
travel from Eugene, Oregon down to freaking Atlanta.
Yeah.
So, especially after them being in Miami last week.
Yeah.
So that's tough. This cross-country thing.
If people are coming...
If they get the title game, they're going back to Miami. So, I mean, they couldn't be any further away from their stadium.
Yeah.
Which sucks for them. But I think they use it as motivation. I think last year stung for them.
Sure.
So they're going to use that as motivation. You got the revenge factor.
Mm-hmm.
I like Oregon. So
yeah.
if we're in agreement of it, obviously we'll stay away from that. So obviously we know Tyler gets married next week.
Shut up. This is the last one for it, yeah.
This is it. We're going to make our entire NFL playoff bracket tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll go ahead and make our national champion pick on the air if you want. And if it ends up being a different matchup, we'll text each other and
we'll put it in the next
recap
show.
what we said there.
Yeah.
So I got Oregon versus Miami. I know it's a home game for the Hurricanes at that point, but I'm going to take the Oregon Ducks.
Yes, you're riding the wave, man.
I caught
riding the wave.
Yes.
Yeah, so I don't know what made me think
3 straight years for the Big Ten, which I predicted at the beginning of the year that a 3rd straight Big Ten team was going to win. I was way off on who that was.
Yeah.
So sorry, Nittany Lions, but I'll feel good about having Oregon in the Big Ten. Yeah.
I don't know what I was thinking. I think I just saw Indiana play Alabama last week, and then we texted, and I said Indiana. I was going to have them go. But I think I like the Oregon Ducks still. I'm going to ride with them. I said it on the show. I have Oregon Ole Miss. I'm picking Oregon. I just think that they're going to do it. I think it's Dan Lanning's year. No Ohio State, all this other stuff. And I think it's have a good matchup that will go now, especially after beating Texas Tech the way they did.
Yep.
Yeah, so I like it.
That is nice. Either way, we got a shot at a Big Ten team.
Yeah.
Making it. If the Hoosiers do make it to the title game, then you and I will text each other. We'll make a pick on who we think wins that matchup, whoever they get matched up with.
Mm-hmm.
Although I actually think the winner of that game probably does.
I think you're going to see the national championship game in Indiana, Oregon. I think you're going to see the national championship game, national champion there. So,
and would be interesting. I'm not going to lie. Indiana Ole Miss would be theater from the aspect that neither of them have ever won it.
Yeah, that would be freaking amazing.
That would actually be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a big fan of Miami being able to play it at home.
Right.
So I would rather see Ole Miss go as a casual fan. I would like to see Ole Miss in Indiana, but I think it's going the other way.
Yeah.
So, the FCS game, we picked that, and damn, I wish I would have made it worth some points.
State.
I went with Illinois State and Montana State. You had
Yeah.
Montana, and who did Illinois State play? I can't remember now. It wasn't Villanova, was it? It wasn't Villanova.
Was it Nova?
Nova
made it far. Hang on.
I can't remember who they played in the semifinal now.
Yeah, hold on. Illinois. It was Nova.
It was Nova in the semifinal.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, that Rittenhouse, he can play. It's
Yeah.
not as good as Bo Brungard.
No.
Walter Payton Award winner, by the way. And staying. I mean, he's getting offers from
could have made $1 million
WVU.
somewhere.
Washington State was offering.
Yeah.
And he stayed. I mean,
He stayed.
His dad's a legacy there. Phillips coached.
Yeah. He's homemade here.
I
Yeah.
get it.
He's going to go off again next year.
I wouldn't. Yeah. What is he going to be a senior?
I think he's a senior next year.
Senior next
I thought he was a senior next year.
I was going to say, because if he's a junior.
Oh,
or
that'd
if
be
he
amazing.
did he start during COVID?
Because I thought.
Extra year eligibility?
I thought, he could. If he came in right
I wouldn't
then,
blame him. If he tears it up again next year and YSU makes a run, look at Trinidad Shameless, man.
I know.
You know?
Yeah.
Like Slippery
Trinidad.
Rock had them. Slippery Rock had them 2 years ago. Had them. And now this son of a bitch could win a natty. In FBS. I mean, think about that. Slippery Rock had him on the ropes. Double-digit leads second half. But speaking of double-digit leads, Montana State had that. Going into the fourth, 28-14. Illinois State comes back and ties it, gets the ball late, setting up for a field goal. Now, the poor kid, he'd only been in 2 games, the injury.
Yeah.
Blocked the field goal with a minute to go.
It was a lot of blocked in this game.
Yes,
Punts,
yes.
field goal. I mean.
Yeah. The blocked field goal. Looked like Montana State was going to get in field goal range.
Yeah.
A couple of sacks knocked them out. They go to overtime. Illinois State gets it first, scores a touchdown. Blocked extra point. After a blocked field. Unbelievable. But then the defense steps up, gets them to 4th and 10.
Yeah.
And you think, okay, they're going to pull this out anyway, which is what they've been doing the whole playoff run.
Right.
And then Taco gets loose in the end zone. Montana State wins 14 in a row to end the year.
Yeah.
Started out the year 0-2.
I just cannot believe they blocked that extra point. It would have been another overtime.
Yeah.
I just feel bad for him. For him.
Yeah.
Illinois State would have been the first one ever they would have ever had.
And that's what I was rooting for. Just got me. They were a 4-loss team. And, hey, that shows you that an expanded playoff. I mean, they were the first team ever to win 4 true road games.
Right. Which they weren't even
including
supposed
the number
to
one
be.
team in the country who
Yeah.
is just an absolute powerhouse. It has been for 10 years.
Right.
In North Dakota State. So
I just can't believe that with the expansion, they weren't supposed to make it.
No.
We're supposed to make it. So, Shot what a run. And it was the first one for Montana State since, like, the 80s, I think, or something like that. Very long time.
1982.
1982, yeah. So.
First one since 82.
Yeah.
So, and again, I don't watch a ton. I mean, YSU is what keeps
I watch
both of us
YSU.
interested.
I watch YSU,
in
yeah.
FCS.
That's the only thing I got.
That's what dangles the carrot, and we know a little bit. I used to watch it more, especially in the late 90s when YSU was good.
Yeah.
I paid attention more to it. Now, with between time and all the football that is available,
You're right.
It's hard to completely follow it. And I'm not going to lie, North Dakota State dominating has taken the fun away from it.
Exactly.
Like, I don't get as interested because they were winning everything.
Yeah, ever since I was in college there, and even before that, I always said that they should. They were even talking about it, I think, at one point, but they should be in the FBS. I think. I mean, they're good enough to be in a conference and play the recruits they get and everything else, and the way they dominate. I think it's just time for someone new to dominate. And of course, we have to freaking play. YSU plays them every year. So, just in the conference standing
and stuff. It's a tough conference.
It's a tough conference.
You can get through it.
It's hard to.
But you're proving that you're battle tested when you get there.
Yeah.
Which is why.
In my freshman year, we made it to Frisco, Texas. We made it all the way. And ever since then, we've sucked. So, and I wouldn't even say suck. We've had some years where we're ranked. We lose off rank. We lose and we go higher in rank because of the way we lose. Like, it's just the stuff that happens in the FCS. And it's just it's a tough game. So, yeah.
All right, so the only thing that we're different on for college is Ole Miss and Miami. So I'm going to write that one down. That's the only thing that we're going to be different on. I'll see.
Shout out Trinidad. I love Trinidad, man. He's a player and a half. Dude's awesome.
All right. Well, I've been holding this one off. Let's do the NFL.
Yes.
I'll go first.
We made it.
We can push my team away for the remaining of the year. Vikings end the year with a 5-game winning streak.
Yeah.
And
I mean, you should have made it. I will say.
Well, as it turned out, that Bears game that I brought up last week, 6 weeks or 7 weeks ago.
The split
killed coverage. If we come back from that game, if we don't give up that kick return, win that game.
Yeah.
With the results that happened. Now, listen, everything would have been, teams would have played differently. Green Bay wouldn't have been locked into the second seed, so they wouldn't have played their third string against us on Sunday. Mm-hmm. But as the results played out, with the Vikings winning on Sunday, the Lions beating the Bears, Minnesota would have won the division and been the 3 seed.
That's so insane.
We would have been the 3 seed, and we were 4-8. So it just and I said it that game. Remember, I told you that was it.
Yeah,
I knew we were not going to the playoffs. Based on that, and we were only 4-5 at the time.
Right.
But I'm like, that game, that was it.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter what we did the rest of the season. And as it turned out, we won 5 in a row. That was the game that I knew we fucked it up.
Yeah.
That was it. And it turned out I was right. So it just sucks. I mean, you win 14 games last year and have to play on the road.
Yeah.
And granted, they got a little lucky that the fires happened in LA and they moved the game to Arizona. So technically it's a neutral field.
Yeah.
And we know how casual the LA fans are. The Viking fans would have showed up in LA. It's not why they lost.
You're right.
Our offensive line was depleted. The Rams were good.
Yeah.
They had a good pass rush. They damn near beat the Eagles. I mean, the Eagles had a great playoff run, but that game wasn't easy for them.
No.
In the snow, too.
Right.
A team from LA coming in the snow and playing well.
Yeah.
So, and more on the Rams when we get to the NFL.
Yeah, I love the Rams.
I love them. So, it's not a bad loss, but it's just the circumstance of going that great of a season.
Yeah.
And it's happened again this year because look at the NFC South winner. And then you fast forward this year, and that scenario, that's how close we were from being the 3 seed with a 10-7 record.
Yeah.
Which is almost, unheard of anyway.
Right.
Be 4 games worse. Last year we could have been the 3 seed that easily.
Yeah.
But you finished 9-8. Every team in the NFC North finished with a winning record.
Yeah.
And every team in the South finished with a losing record. So it's just like the circumstance of that just pisses me off.
I just think with the conferences, I feel like this is once in a lifetime that the conference games, one conference ends in the being underneath 500 and making the playoffs. Usually the conferences, I feel like they line up good. I feel like the way the playoffs are set up does seem like it is usually okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because I don't know how else.
So I was talking to Brian earlier, and I've said for years, I do like the European model of relegation.
Sure,
I'd be good with two different leagues, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Have an NFL, but then if you want to call it the AFL, bring the AFL back, whatever.
True.
And have then because they keep talking about more expansion, right? More teams, and that's the way you get more teams.
Yeah.
You split them off into two fucking leagues, and have these three teams were great in this league. Okay, we're gonna bring you up.
Yeah.
The Raiders and the Saints and all these. Well, the Saints actually turn around, but the Raiders, the Giants, like the teams that stink, you go down here.
Yeah.
And battle it out with them. I'm good with that, and I think you could have a table like the Premier League does.
Yeah,
I like the conferences split.
Yes,
they should at least split the conferences. But I'd be okay if they didn't. If they just had one big conference.
Yeah.
The problem with that is the season's not long enough, like it is in the Premier League, where everybody's playing everybody twice. If you can't do that, then you have to have the conferences, right?
Right.
But I'd be good with doing that.
I mean, the way they're talking about doing it over season expansions could work out. Make it like that. Make it to.
Or if you want to have the divisions, I still think reseeding in the playoffs is very easy to do.
Yeah.
You could definitely do the reseeding in the playoffs.
Right. I mean, exactly, though. I mean, don't put the 8 and 9 team at home, right? Like, I don't know. So.
But if they did it off conference record, maybe this is why I'm an advocate for it. The Vikings would have been the 7th seed, by the way. And would have got in. So.
Yeah.
And that's based on the tiebreaker where the Lions was sweeping them. But
sure.
What's funny, though, is if they did it by conference, your AFC playoff teams, all 7 would have been the same.
Ooh, interesting. Yeah.
So really, you're only talking, you're just kind of punishing. And I think that should be a prerequisite anyway. You have to have a fucking winning record.
Right.
You know? And I think we said this last year. I think you have to have a winning record to be able to host I understand that divisions ebb and flow. And some years, this division is the best in football.
Right.
And then within 3 years, they're the worst. Like, I understand that there's ebb and flow to that. Because in the 90s, the NFC East was a fucking powerhouse. Now it's a laughingstock.
It's laughingstock.
It's the Eagles and three bumps, right? So I get it. I get that there's ebb and flow. But that should be the requirement.
Mm-hmm.
Is, okay, division winners get home game. Except, if you go in with a fucking losing record, you lose the right to host the game.
Yes, right. Exactly.
There you go.
That's exactly. I completely agree.
And then the Rams have a host. And you know what? I think the Rams are going to beat the Panthers anyway. But
me too. Yeah.
That is a disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
The West Coast team's got to go east. And the 8-9 Carolina, who couldn't even win their fucking game on Saturday.
Right.
When it's right out there. If
Sunday.
You win that game, you're automatically, and you got to wait till Sunday. Which, hey, I said that would happen, didn't I?
You did.
I did predict both of them. The Bucs are going to win, and then the
Falcons will win.
But again, there's a reason for that. And we're going to talk about that. So go ahead and talk about your fucking
baby, we did it. We did it. I said it on this show, 10-7, and we did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. This team is awesome. I love this team. I love this team.
You're so heckling
every week it's been up and down, man. I hate him or I love him. And I love him. I just love him so much. Shout out Mike Tomlin. You probably would have been fired.
I'm glad you brought up about that. Because, if you look at our thumbnails tonight, that was perfect. So, about a half hour before we recorded, we found out Harbaugh was out.
Yes.
Ravens coach. And that was my immediate reaction before I even saw this meme, was that kick. If that kick goes through the uprights,
right?
I wonder if Mike Tomlin's gone today. Like,
you're right.
And he might have been.
He might have been. Without making the playoffs, he might have been.
I'm going to put this out there because the Harbaugh thing still surprises me.
It does.
And I think it would have surprised me if they would have lost, if Tomlin would have been gone. You know what? He hasn't won a playoff game in 10 years, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I think he's going to now. But there's a reason for that.
Yes.
But if he doesn't,
right?
Is he gone next week? Or do you think?
I just think Rooney's like him too
division
much.
Kept him.
Yeah, winning the division. Because if it would have been a wild card and loss, he might have been gone. But the fact that he won the division, the way he did it, I think he stays.
Okay.
Which is actually an unfortunate circumstance, I think. If you do not make a deep playoff run with Mike Tomlin this year, like in my case with this, I think it's a catastrophe that he's still here.
Sure.
I just don't see a deep playoff run with the matchups and everything else. I don't think he's going to be gone. No. That's my answer to that. I don't know how much more I could take because if we lose again, I don't know how much more I can take. I can't keep taking a first round loss. I can't.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted this year was I've said it so many times on the show. All I want is a win.
And sometimes I forget how young you are. Okay, so I know you.
I did experience.
You don't have. You got one.
I have one in my that I saw
that you remember,
and then I one that we lost, which was to Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I have seen success, and it was awesome. I was young, like 8, 9, or 10, but I haven't seen not 6 or 7. But now I'm in a bind, man. I don't see the success that the people had in the 80s, 90s, and everything else.
Yeah.
And so now I'm at a point where...
And that's where again, I grew up in Western Pennsylvania, and that's where the annoyance came for me, is like they're like Ohio State fan. Like, I know you understand that logic, right?
Yes.
You know, and what did Herbstreit call them? The lunatic fringe, right?
Yeah, right.
And that's what the Steeler fans were.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why now that I live in Ohio, you know, and I've disconnected a little bit from a lot of that Yinzer Nation. I'm more inclined to hate Ohio State because I see how it is. They expect to win it every year.
Yeah.
And that's fine, I guess, but it's the way you react.
It's the way you react.
That when
nothing's wrong. Yeah, when you lose and nothing's wrong. Everything's wrong. That's exactly...
It's hard to fucking do. That's why I'm a realist with my teams. And I'm appreciative. You know, in Michigan, that's why I got a fucking tattoo of theirs 2 years ago. Because it's very possible the rest of my life they don't do it again.
They don't do it, yeah. Exactly.
But I'll still remember this year.
Yeah.
You know, and yes, I live and die with the wins and losses, but, I don't expect a national title every year.
Yeah.
I want to see... I do expect the best effort. Mm-hmm. I expect a relatively good bowl, and that's what we got. 9 to 10 wins.
Yeah.
It is reasonable.
Yeah.
You're fucking Michigan.
Right.
And the Vikings, what they've caused me to do is at least to be in it, and they were. I mean, we had some shit weeks this year, but we end up with a winning record. It's up and down, and is McCarthy playing, isn't he?
Yeah.
Does he suck or doesn't he?
Right.
Max Brosmer is probably the worst fucking quarterback I've ever seen.
And he beat the Lions.
And he won 2 fucking games somehow. One he didn't get credit for because McCarthy started, which was Sunday. But he didn't lose it, I guess. You know, but... I mean, we went through a bunch of shit.
A lot of stuff. Injuries on defense and offense.
With a tough fucking division.
Yeah.
You know, they got 2 playoff teams and, 1 game away from having 3.
Right,
so,
right.
But again, I know I'm a realist that they're not, they weren't a Super Bowl contender,
Yeah.
But it just, growing up with it and hearing it, that's what drove me nuts about it. Because they're not, I never felt like they were appreciative of what they have.
Yeah.
For the longest time, they were the franchise with the most Super Bowl wins.
Right.
But you were pissed the year that they didn't make it.
They didn't make it.
What is wrong with you?
Yeah.
I just want
That's crazy.
One. I just want one. I just want to see my team playing one. Yeah. I haven't been alive to see them even playing it. So that's what drove me nuts about it. But the one thing I want to say, and I texted you Sunday night, I need to know, I put this question out there to multiple people, and I got multiple answers. But there was only one answer that was correct, and 2 people nailed it. What is the bigger problem? The transfer portal in college football, which right now, 32% of all players are in the portal.
Yeah.
Throughout college. 32%. That's nuts.
That's insane.
What do we do?
That's the issue.
That's crazy.
Freaking issue.
That is crazy.
Yeah. That's why you need to push it back, as Saban said. You can't do it now. Push it back after the things are... I forget the day he said. But it was a great date. Everything was lining up for the schooling and the semester and your portal and being done with the CFP. Yeah. It was perfect. Yeah. Anyways, yeah.
So, my question was, what's the bigger problem? Transfer portal in college or the fact that the NFL is rigged? I think the NFL is 1,000% rigged. I can't even fucking enjoy it anymore. And it's not... I don't think it's every game. I don't think it's every game.
I don't.
I don't think there's a literal script that comes out.
Yeah.
Okay? But I just, when you look at the whole picture of things, and I want another I want an investigation in the Raiders and Broncos game. I wanted one there because that was the betting is the biggest part of it. The betting is 100% the biggest part of it. It is. And you said it last week,
right?
And I know it's why it's where
we won.
It's a lot of where your picks come from.
It is,
which is why you're beating me. Okay,
exactly right.
You're a smart guy.
This is
why I get away from DraftKings.
Yeah.
Because I maybe I'm naive. Maybe I feel like I believe that, okay, if we're talking, I'm going to make a pick based on straight football.
Just
who's the better football team?
Right. Because I
that's
agree.
not what's happening.
Because I think we would have a lot of the same teams that we pick, and we would never be able to tell a difference. Because weeks that you say a team, I'm like, they should, but then I go, look.
But we go the other way.
But I go the other way.
Yeah. And this is why, and it's in the logic, and this is why we're doing good.
Yeah.
For the most part on our picks. They
right.
Work, but they're not based on.
They're nothing.
Like,
and
how many times do I say, if they played 10 times,
yes,
this team would win 8 of them.
Right.
Like, but I don't. It's not even just the outcome.
Mm-hmm.
It's I watched that game, right? And there's a lot of games I do watch a lot of red zone.
Yeah.
Okay. So
yeah,
me watching a 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock game, unless it's the Vikings, I can't give you a play-by-play.
Right.
That looked weird to me. I watched a lot of that Steelers-Browns game, the way that the Steelers were playing, and I know Garrett, who, by the way, shout out for breaking the sack.
Got it, yep.
Even though
it was an extra game.
And
Burrow fell down.
But
yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
He made a big deal, but hey, the Pittsburgh, did they lose that game because they focused so much on not giving up that record?
Yeah.
That they didn't. But I think they created a pseudo playoff game. Okay. Because people want to see that. People want to see Baltimore-Pittsburgh Sunday Night Football to win the division. That is theater. That's what
people
want
to see it. Yeah.
And you knew that game when that game's line came out. No fucking way.
No way.
No matter who wins, 4.5. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's a crazy number. This game's coming down to a field goal.
Yeah.
We said that, and it did. So how do you go from just looking like complete dog shit to the Browns?
Right.
Okay. Knowing that that's all you have to do is win that fucking game.
Just win the game.
And you don't create any. You don't create
anything like this.
Yeah, you don't have to sweat out a 44-yard field goal.
Yeah.
Okay? You don't have to do that. You win that game, it's over.
Right.
It's over. You're resting people.
Right.
That's what made and the fact that I couldn't bet it. I could not bet Ravens money line Browns. I couldn't do it. Wouldn't let me. I'm telling you.
They knew.
Baltimore came out hot.
Yeah.
In the first quarter, right? They were like, okay, there it is. They're the better team.
Right.
Give the ball to fucking Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
How many times have we said that? And it works, right?
Mm-hmm.
They get up a 10-0 lead. They quit playing offense.
Yeah.
They just went through the motions.
Right.
Pittsburgh comes down, and you know what? Like, going for it on fourth, great call. I think they needed to do that. But then they go right, and then Hamilton goes out. Okay? And now I've seen when people get concussions, you see it. You see that they have a concussion.
Yes.
I didn't see that.
No.
And I just feel like that's part of there's your angle.
Yeah.
Okay? This is why Pittsburgh's moving the ball. And it is why they moved the ball.
It was because
Hamilton is the
he
best
was
safety
making
in the
a difference in that
He's
game
the best safety in the league.
before he went out. Yeah.
From the run game and the passing game. I mean,
yes.
Both aspects of offense.
Right.
Both things started improving there.
Mm-hmm.
And kudos to Rodgers for taking advantage of it. He did it on the first fucking play he was out.
Yeah.
3rd and 10. Went to Freiermuth over the middle. Boom. First down.
We needed it. It was such a big one,
rolling, too. Right?
Yeah.
So then, okay, Pittsburgh's got the momentum. They're moving the ball. Hamilton's out.
Mm-hmm.
You're shutting down the whole game, right? Now all of a sudden, we're not going to cover anybody in the secondary. Okay? Back-to-back football. Now, you had a meeting at the quarterback, which was great play by Jackson getting out of that.
Yeah.
But I felt like it was a dog shit effort.
Right.
From both. I don't remember who was. I think Hayward might have been one of them. I don't remember who your linebacker was coming off. But I thought that was a dog shit effort, and all of a sudden, wide open in the back. Flowers, wide open the next time Baltimore gets it.
Yeah.
The defender falls down on Rodgers' game like that. What are we doing? And then the most accurate kicker right now in the league, right? Missed one his whole fucking life, misses it. Okay? And it's like, okay, well, Baltimore can win.
Yep.
Kickoff return, you're good. Now
and then Lamar finds
the 3 straight plays after that. It didn't even look like Baltimore was trying to get in. The 4th down play was ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
I'm just gonna throw it up.
And he makes it, and he just put it right where he had to. If he was on the run and like this and threw it over the top, wasn't even a good throw, and he made it right perfectly. So so I'm
texting Tim back and forth, right? Yeah. And I'm like, yep, this is rigged. When Rodgers got I'm like, that's the game. Oh, the missed extra point. They're just gonna create drama to make it look like they can feel like
you did.
And then so the 4th down, he throws it up, and I'm like, well, you can't script that kind of catch, right?
Right.
But I'm like, oh, he made that catch. Now they're in field goal range. Oh, well, here comes a missed field goal. It's like I knew it, right?
Yeah.
Like, I was like, I'm not convinced unless he crosses that fucking end zone.
Right.
Which then, even if he did on that with 15 seconds ago, Pittsburgh probably would have took the kickoff back or something.
Yeah.
But the fact that he caught it, I'm like, there's zero chance he's making this kick.
Yeah.
It didn't even matter. And then you lose yards to make it further.
To make
back.
it third, yeah.
And it wasn't even like a lot of missed kicks are hitting posts and just sneaking over left. As soon as he came off his fucking foot, that fucking thing was.
It was down the middle. They set him up down the middle. How do you miss it down the middle? It wasn't even on either hash. It was down the middle.
I don't know.
And you go right.
And I know. I cannot believe I have turned after how many years of how old am I? 44. Almost 35 years of watching football.
Yeah.
I'm now like. It just and betting is the biggest reason.
It is
betting, and I think betting's number one.
Yeah,
but I think number two is the storyline. Like, what do you want?
You can answer.
What do you want to talk about?
Right, exactly,
and
exactly.
They didn't. They did not want that to be Aaron Rodgers last year.
Yeah,
period.
I mean, you can answer this for me is like in the '90s, which there was betting, but it was only in Vegas. Like, were these turn of events happening? Like, and I know you probably didn't see lines.
No, there weren't games. Like, there were exciting games that came out, but not to the frequency that's happening.
Right,
and the scenarios of, and I know a lot of it. They do these schedules at the beginning of the year, and the one change that they've made within the last 5 or 6 years is having the division rivals play each other.
Yeah, play each other
because
twice.
A lot of it comes, and they usually end up getting it. But why do they usually get it?
Why?
Right? Every year, there ends up being a no doubt. Here's your Sunday night game.
Yeah.
Right? It happened last year for the division, like the Lions Vikings for the number one seed. Like,
yeah.
You got two scenarios this year. You have the Niners and Seahawks Saturday night. So it's and you had essentially Carolina Tampa was that way, but as it turned out, the game didn't really matter. But yeah, it just I can't. Here's the thing. I'm not gonna quit watching. Right?
I'm not.
But
yeah.
The thing that I'm doing now. This is what broke me on Sunday night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done caring so much about it. Like, I'm not gonna it's one of those. I'm pretty convinced this is what's happening,
right?
And I've got to choose to either accept it or not. Right?
Yeah.
People watch WWE knowing that it's fake.
Yes.
Okay.
You're right.
But what happens when you turn it on and watch? I mean, I'm not into it. But I was for a brief time, like
I was when I was younger.
Late 90s.
That was it, though. Yeah.
And I did. I rooted for my guy, and I was just like the Vikings. I was upset if he lost, and I was happy if he won.
Yeah.
So that's what I got to decide. Like, I can't. I think I'm pretty close to being done betting on it. Or if I do, I'm going to go.
You have to go against
public money.
You have to.
But
you will lose. Their public bets will win. Like, and you're on them, they'll win. Yeah. But I've realized that I make tons more when I'm betting against them.
Yeah,
and it's just
so it is, and I get it. It's a television show. It's Hollywood, and it sucks.
And I want to know.
And I don't think it's every game. I think there's some games where it is truly. That was one of them that just smelled funny to me, and just because of the way it played out, and I'm like, there's not this much drama all the time,
right?
Every week.
Yeah,
I don't.
I think you can see when the NFL playoffs start, the first round, the second round. I do think you see games play out as they should. You see the teams that should win, but like a prime example now is a Monday night game with Mike Tomlin where we're not favored, and the money line, it's all over the public bet, is on Texans.
I know
80% of it, and now we're talking about a guy who doesn't lose on Monday Night Football.
He doesn't,
and
and that's the thing that you kind of like you're almost guessing on is the storyline. Yeah, he's never lost, so why bet against that? Which a lot of times, at least historically, that's the way you should bet.
That's the way you should, yeah.
But then it's like, but is the storyline? Oh, here's his first ever loss, and it came in.
And it came,
and it's their first ever. I think it's their first ever Monday night playoff game, right? I think that Browns game was a Sunday night.
It was Sunday night.
That was a Sunday night game. So I don't know, because there hasn't been that many Monday night playoff games.
Right.
This is a relatively new thing in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
I think they've only done it maybe.
I don't even know.
I don't even know if it's been a decade yet.
They've been doing it though, like
last while.
Yeah.
Especially since they went to 7.
Right. Right.
Which maybe it's been 10 years already. I don't know.
Wow.
But it definitely, there's been more non-Monday night playoff games than there has been.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
It's just crazy to think.
That's the thing. Like, from a football perspective,
yeah,
I think the Houston Texans are a better football team.
Right.
But, yeah, I think the storyline, do they want Houston Texans and C.J. Stroud or Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers playing next week?
You answer it, right? Exactly.
There you go.
You have your answer.
Step number one.
Yeah.
The fact that Pittsburgh is a fucking home underdog.
Right.
And Mike Tomlin's never lost on Monday night. There's 2 and 3.
And like when you have a home underdog, without even the Steelers, without Tomlin, when you have a home underdog and 80% of the public money is on the away team, you go against and you play the freaking bet. You play against it. And it's just like, we'll see what happens. Yeah. We will see what happens.
Well, we're going to make a picture in a minute.
Yeah, I mean, it's just... But I want to know... Last thing I'll mention is, it came down to 26-24, down the middle, down the pipe, he had to put that field goal. When is it called? Because I swear to you, Vegas does call. When was it called, and how? Because I know it's just fate. I know it's fate. I know a kick happens on a leg of a kicker. I know it's fate. I know you put it out there and the guy kicks it and whatever happens. But there's something. It's like I'm on a conspiracy theory show right now because I feel like there is something happening.
I think that if there's a call, if this is happening, if this is happening, live fixing of games, the call happened the moment likely caught the pass. I don't think that they worried about it.
Yeah.
Before that.
Before
they weren't even in field goal range.
Yeah.
I mean that's what I'm saying. It's hard to. It's
like when does it happen? How does it happen? Right.
You know, if the whole thing is scripted, you can't say 4th and 7. I'm going to bomb this 40-yard pass down the field, and you're going to make this acrobatic catch.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't get 10 takes at that.
Yeah.
You know what
and
I mean?
I wonder
you get one take.
I think you're exactly right. I think whatever happened on that kick is like they were okay with.
Yeah.
But they were not going to allow it to be a 4th down, and they're not going to get it. They had to go to do that. Makes sense. Yeah.
I don't think they worried about the kick before then, but I think just the drama and the theater of it.
Right.
And
that did the television show.
I think they told Boswell to miss the extra point.
Man, yeah. They're such good actors. If this is all a TV show, this is so good.
And that's and this is the the people that are not the conspiracy, like somebody by now would have spilled the beans, right?
Right.
But there has, if you really research it, there are players that say that stuff is being talked about. Okay.
Yeah.
Nobody's come right out and say this is what I was like. They came over to me like Tyler Loop. Nobody came and said, "Go, you have to miss this kick."
Yeah.
Right? And that the thing is, it's like it makes you wonder the Ohio State kicker, like against Georgia,
fielding,
like especially the ones that are missed so bad.
Right.
Like, if you tell me to miss a kick, sometimes these kickers are so good. It's like intentionally missing a free thw, right?
True.
Sometimes it goes in.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck. Like you were trying to get the bounce back.
Miss it, yeah.
I'm so goddamn good at winning it. You know what I mean? So I don't think these kickers are so great that they can miss it by inches.
Yeah.
Or hit a goalpost on purpose. I don't think that.
Right.
They absolutely can miss a kick by fucking 30 goddamn yards on purpose.
Yes.
You know? So, and that's what I mean, like fielding, like for Ohio State, the way when he, like, you can see when he runs up to the ball that he's gonna miss it. He does this hop, jump, skip, whatever.
Yeah.
And that's when he misses kicks. When he doesn't do it, he fucking makes it. So I think he's in bed with somebody.
Right.
But I think they make enough money to sign, non-disclosure agreements to say, I can't fucking talk about it. If I want my fucking 20, 30, 40, $50 million contracts, I gotta keep my mouth shut.
Yeah.
And guess what? If I had a contract about like that, I'd shut the fuck up too.
Right. Oh, yeah.
So,
I mean, if I had to miss or something for $50 million.
So, NFL, if I am on to you and you want me to shut up and quit putting this shit out there on the airwaves, I'm all ears on an NDA. I'll sign it.
Right.
And I'll talk about how legit your product is week in and week out.
We got to be careful, too. We got to watch our back sometimes now we're talking about all this stuff. We got an assassin coming for us, man.
All right, let's recap the 4 games that we picked last week.
Yeah.
You went with the Denver Broncos. Favored by 12.5. They needed the win to lock up the number 1 seed, which they did, and they covered. So they were at home. You got 3 points.
Yeah.
You went with the Arizona Cardinals, though.
Oh, so I feel like it was good. It was okay. Yeah.
You were in it the first half. And
it was 3-3, and then I was like, okay, this could do it. This could work. And then,
and then I think the Rams figured out, oh, wait a minute, we get to go to Carolina if we lock up this 5 seed. So then they turn it on in the second half.
Yeah.
So you got nothing there. I went with the Bills. What a Jets. First team ever to go the entire season without an interception. That is unbelievable.
Insane.
So hard. That's because they didn't get to play J.J. McCarthy. But yeah, so the Bills were favored by 7. They won that one with ease. I got 3 points because it was a home game. And then I went with the Las Vegas Raiders. Baby.
That was a game, man.
What a terrible game.
Terrible game.
But they pulled out 14-12.
And Pete Carroll's gone.
And Carroll's gone.
After 1 year.
I know. That's the third time in 5 years the Raiders have fired a coach after 1 year. They're in disarray.
What do they try to do?
When did the fucking ownership go? Well, maybe it's me.
Yeah.
That
ugly dude. What's his name? I forget his name. He just looks so ugly to me. Well, that's probably rude, but he's just not a good-looking guy. Dave, yeah.
Mark Davis?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that sounds right.
So I picked up 5 points there since it was an underdog win. It wasn't home,
nice.
So I didn't get the full 7. But so I did outscore you in the NFL 8-3 after outscoring you just barely 5-3 on those 2 college games. So I cut into your 20-point lead. It's down to 13.
It could get. Well, I mean, we only have one. We'll pick.
We got one college game. We got some NFL games coming up, and then obviously over the next couple of weeks we'll text each other, and see. And maybe we'll do the same. We can go the same style if you want. If you like an underdog, we'll do it that way.
We'll do it that way. Okay. Yeah, I like it
because I know some of the lines it's going to be too hard to do the picks that we normally do.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what we'll do. If we disagree, we'll have a gentleman agreement that we'll
take
pick
it
the other way.
All right.
If we both feel comfortable on it.
Yeah.
So, I think that's it. I mean, we'll close the door on any other week 18 games you want to talk about.
No, I mean there was Jacksonville. Shout out! It was a good way to finally get the AFC South. I love. I think that they're really good. I love the way that they hide the blocker room. I will shout out the Bears, man. I know they're division rivals for you. That was just a great year to go from what they had to now.
Listen,
Ben Johnson.
When the Lions first popped up, I was happy because it's first time in a long time for them, and that's kind of how I feel about the Bears. Like I still, and now because of the Lions fans, like a lot of them, up in Detroit being mouthy and stuff. The Bears might be my second team in that division.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. If I had to pick between the 3 of them, like right now today, I think, maybe some of it's Camel for me. I don't know. I think a lot of it's the fans.
Yeah, sure.
But right now I'm happy with the Bears. Now, within 2 or 3 years they could be annoying.
Sure.
I don't want them to win the Super Bowl.
If they can keep,
I don't want that.
Yeah, right.
But I definitely want them to win Saturday. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, sure.
I don't think they will. But all right, let's do that. Let's do our NFL picks.
Yeah.
We'll go in chronological order of the way the games are being played.
Perfect. Yeah.
So it starts out Saturday. The Panthers and the Rams. I'm all over the Rams on this one. I don't have a lot of analysis to give you otherwise, but
sure.
I'm all over the Rams.
Yeah, I am too. I think I love the Rams to cover.
I don't even care.
I love the Rams covering this game too. I think 10.5. 10.5.
10.5.
Yeah, I think that they covered. A lot of points for a playoff game. I know. The only thing I'll caution you on is we're talking about it again. It's just the money line. It's the Panthers are home. It's a money line. It's like 12% of the public bets on it. So I'm just throwing that out there.
Oh my God.
I'm not saying that they're going to win. See, I would usually pick the Rams or the Panthers to win now, but I'm not. The Rams should win this game.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So.
Okay.
These are things you got to pick. Pick your wins and losses.
Oh
right?
boy.
Pick your poison. Yeah.
Saturday night. So that game is on Fox, I believe, on
Fox.
Saturday. Yes.
Yes.
I do like to say that just for listeners out there.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can look it up yourself. But 8 o'clock, this is the one that drives me nuts because I got to watch it relatively live.
Yeah.
Although Amazon Prime does, you can do a rapid recap, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
I do that a lot for a lot of Thursday night games.
Yeah.
Like usually by the time Tony and I are done watching the show, I'll turn it on and get, it's usually about halftime of the game. I'll watch the rapid recap, which will have like 7 or 8 highlights.
Yeah.
And then it takes me like less than 5 minutes to watch it.
Yeah.
And then catch it.
And it kind of catches you up.
Nice. Yeah.
Okay.
And then if I don't stay up for the game, you are able to pull it up on Prime in the morning.
Oh, okay.
And you can fast forward it, but you can't see it.
Okay.
You gotta guess the times, but
yeah.
Usually the commercials are 2 or 3 minutes, so like I can still watch the game the way I want to watch it, which is
nice.
Within a half hour to 45 minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, there's only
that is good Prime, to know.
I think it's dumb though.
I think
on
it
streaming
is.
service. It's a fucking playoff game.
Yeah.
You know,
Like,
if you
put
want
it
to do
on
this shit in the regular
public
season, whatever.
Yeah.
But a playoff game, come on.
Put it on there. Put it on
But
national
anyway,
TV.
it's on Prime, especially if this is
Yeah.
a good game, like division rivals.
It is a great game.
Wholeheartedly rooting for the Chicago Bears. And
Yeah.
part of me thinks that it could have been a mistake for Green Bay to play, to sit some of their guys.
Sure.
I hope I'm right about that.
Yeah.
After what I watched Sunday night, I think the Packers are going to win.
Me too. I am agreeing with you. I think the Packers are going to win, unfortunately. I don't think they make it very far for that, though. But the way it is, the way it's set, yeah, I like the Packers right now.
Okay. So do I. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm writing down. I would want to get the brackets right because based on what we're picking, it's by seeding. So, all right. So let's go to Sunday's games. This is the one, man. A couple weeks ago, I had my Super Bowl pick in my head, and I said a lot of it's going to have to do with matchups.
Seedings and
into it. Yep. So Buffalo goes to Jacksonville for 1 o'clock on CBS.
I don't like it for the Bills, man.
I don't like it for the Bills either.
I
really, I'm going to still pick them. But I think that's just some stubbornness in me.
Sure.
Because I want them to go to the Super Bowl,
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I think they could lose this game.
Yeah.
I think they could.
I do too.
If it's a straight football perspective.
Exactly.
I'm talking Hollywood football.
Yeah.
I'm going to start asking that.
Right.
But I'm going to take the Bills.
I'm also going to take the Bills.
Oh, boy.
So far,
I think you're just trying to sit on your.
No. There's games I think we're going to be different on.
You're taking kneel downs on your lead.
No. I do. I am nervous for this game because I want Josh Allen to do good. I actually want the Bills to win the Super Bowl too. I do. Okay. I don't think they will. I don't know. They're missing something. I'm missing a piece or two, but give me the Bills here. I don't like it. I think Jacksonville can win this game.
Yeah,
but I like the Bills. I do actually like the Bills. Yeah.
Yep. All right, so the 4 o'clock game on Fox, maybe it's 4:30. San Francisco and Philadelphia. The Niners scare me. They did not look good.
Yeah.
And again, I wonder how much of that was,
right.
Were they told not to score? I don't know.
Were they told not to
score? But because the Seattle defense is good. To me, they're not the fucking steel curtain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I don't know.
Right.
But they're playing like it, so I can't really disagree with it.
Yeah.
I think Philadelphia is kind of slow dance through this entire season.
Mm-hmm.
But because of what I saw from the Niners last week, I think I like the Eagles in this game.
Yeah. I agree with you.
Oh,
I agree. I like the Eagles. I
actually think it's a good thing that we're agreeing, though. I think this is what's going to happen.
Yeah,
I think we're
I do think
forces on picks.
Right. I like the Eagles here. I think that they're just a better team as of right now than the 49ers. The 49ers, they look good. I think they have a good defense under Salah, but I don't know. I think the Eagles just win this game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll keep moving on.
So
Sunday night game, Chargers and the Patriots. I don't like the way the Chargers are playing right now. I would have thought beginning of the year or maybe even 6 to 8 weeks ago that they could make a run, maybe get to the AFC Championship game. I never really liked them as a Super Bowl contender.
Right.
I think Herbert's too beat up. I know
he is playing though, right? Yeah, he's going to play.
I believe so.
I think so. Yeah.
New England did have an easy schedule, but that defense can get after him. Drake May's for real.
He is.
I'm on the Drake May bandwagon at this point.
Yeah.
So give me the Patriots.
I am on the opposite on this one. First opposite. I have the Chargers. I like the Chargers here. I like them to cover, and I think just win this game. It's going to be hard in Foxborough for sure, but I like the Chargers here. I feel like people are going to count them out, and it's a playoff game in the NFL. So we'll see what happens.
Okay, so you got Chargers. And what is the line on that?
Line is 3.5. 3.5.
Chargers are 3.5-point underdogs.
Underdogs, yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I will give them to you.
Okay.
I want to do the...
Yeah, I'll do it. What did
I write almost? Okay.
I do it.
Okay. So 3.5, right?
3.5, yeah.
Okay. All right. So I got to write. So that means one. So the next one, last game, Monday night, ABC. Are you going?
I haven't even looked at tickets. I haven't even looked at tickets. I don't know.
They're actually, so there was I think it was through TixPix or whatever. So I'm sure SeatGeek, all of them are all the same. It is the cheapest playoff ticket out of all the games.
Really?
I don't know if it's lowest ticket or average ticket, but I saw $131.
Oh, that's nothing.
So, yeah.
Bring it in. I like that.
The Bears and the Bears and the Packers are the most expensive. Like over $1,000.
Over $1,000. Well, it's a division, but
it must have been average, maybe. I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
That sounds a little more right.
Yeah.
Must be decent weather. Oh, Jake.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jake Merzak. Brian's son, he's going to that game.
Oh, is he? Nice.
Big Steeler fan. So.
Nice.
So if you decide to go, you should try to hook up.
Yeah, right.
All right, so Texas Steelers, and we talked earlier when I went on my the NFL was rigged rant.
You know what I'm doing here.
From a football perspective, I think the Texans are a better team.
Me too.
I do.
I actually agree.
And I'll say the line, if they played 10 times,
yeah,
Houston's probably winning 8. Based on what I saw Sunday night, I don't think that they set up that kind of game if they scripted that for him to play one more week. Fucking Steelers win this
Yes, game. Dude. Yes.
Fucking Steelers.
Yes. He's so right. The Steelers are winning this game. I do not think. I don't know. The line's 3. So they're saying that the Texans will be a 6-point favorite at home, and that could be the case.
Here's the one thing I will say. Here's the thing and I didn't look at public money in the betting.
Yeah.
When I first saw the line, and I'm interested to see what it does up until kickoff. Right? I do think the Steelers are going to win because I think it's going to be another similar Sunday.
The money line bet.
It's going to be a close game.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
But if the Steelers don't win, Houston wins by double digits.
Fair.
I think.
Fair.
I don't remember. I forget how young you are.
Yeah.
Do you remember when David Garrard in Jacksonville played the Steelers, like the aughts, I think it was?
No.
In the playoff game. I mean, Pittsburgh was maybe a 10, 12-point favorite, and Jacksonville just dog walked. So I could see that. I think if Houston jumps on them, 14-0, 17-0, you're gonna get blown out.
It really depends on the way these teams come out.
Yes.
If we don't score, they go down and score, and we don't, we're screwed. We're probably already screwed.
Because I would have thought, people see Pittsburgh as an home underdog, that they would jump on them and bet them.
Right.
And it still can happen.
It can still happen up until Sunday.
We're recording
on
what is it? Tuesday.
Tuesday. Yeah.
So we're recording on Tuesday.
Right.
I mean,
it could happen.
That game's Monday.
Right.
I mean, that's 6 fucking days.
Right.
So that's
right as of now, I think the Steelers are going to win this game.
Yeah.
But
I can change my mind.
If the public bet flips, we're going to lose by double digits. You're right.
Yeah.
You are completely right. It'll be interesting to see if the line stays at 3 or not.
Okay.
Because that is a solid 3. And I don't know if it's going to be. I think it's going to be a half kicker and stuff like that. So.
Well, I like the matchup. I think it makes sense to what the matchups ends up being. So that's it. We only got the only 2 games that we're going against is Ole Miss and Miami and the Chargers and the Patriots. So I'm going to put this notebook away. Everything else is going to be speculation based on if our picks are. We're going to finish our bracket to make our Super Bowl picks.
Right.
But we will text each other when the matchups come out, and if we're different, we'll do that same thing.
Yeah.
And then we'll update everybody when we record again. Hopefully before the Super Bowl.
Perfect, yeah.
All right, so based on our hypotheticals in the playoff bracket, do you want to go first or do you want me to go first? Because obviously we have different matchups.
Just a little bit, though, right? Or you have the Texans. Did you pick Texans?
Let's do with the NFC first.
Okay.
We're the same on the NFC.
All right, cool.
So based on the picks that we made, it would be the Green Bay Packers going to Seattle. I'm going Seahawks.
Me too. I don't know these lines or,
I think if they get somebody else, I think if they get San Francisco or LA, then I think they lose. I think they lose to the first division team they play. If they play one.
Like the Packers.
No, Seattle.
Seattle. Okay. Yeah.
I like Seattle over Green Bay.
Okay.
I don't like them against either San Fran or LA.
Okay. Yeah.
But based on the picks that we made, the Packers are the lowest rating seed. They would go to Seattle.
Go Seattle. Yeah. So Seahawks. Yeah, I like the Seahawks.
You like Seahawks?
Yeah.
Right. So the next matchup would be the Eagles and the Rams. This was a good game last year. Rematch, and it would be in Philadelphia again.
Yeah.
But I like the Rams this time.
I like the Rams.
Okay.
I love the Rams. I am so high on the Rams. You'll see here soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So the AFC, this is where we're different. We would have two different matchups.
You did take the Texans. You did pick them?
No, I picked the Steelers.
Oh, you did see. Okay. Yeah. All right.
But what was different is you have the Chargers winning.
Oh, right.
Which means we would have two different matchups because if the Chargers win, they go to Denver. So Chargers, Broncos, divisional round. What do you like?
That's such a tough game for me. Give me the Broncos.
Broncos?
Yeah. I think they proved themselves enough to
so
me.
You got the number one seeds going on, which, by the way, the last time they were both number one seeds, they met each other in the Super Bowl. Seattle.
Oh, right. Peyton,
yeah. Every time Seattle's been a number one seed, they've gone to the Super Bowl. Every time.
Wow.
3 for 3.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I don't think I got it again, but
in 2005 and 2013, when they made it, there was a new pope both those New Years.
Oh.
There was a new pope this year. So.
What's Seattle to win the Super Bowl? What's the odds?
The last time Denver was the one seed, they won Super Bowl 50.
Yeah.
All right. So based on your matchups, Bills, Steelers. This game would be in Pittsburgh.
I love this game. Steelers. Can't beat a team twice.
Pittsburgh in the AFC Championship.
Because the Bills already beat us once this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So my matchups, based on my picks, would be Buffalo going to Denver.
Yep.
I like the Bills.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I do.
All right.
Maybe my hateness on Sean Payton. I don't know. But they play close too much.
Right.
And I think the bye hurts them, and I think Buffalo beats them. My matchup, to your point, rematch. Pittsburgh Steelers at the New England Patriots.
Yes.
You ain't getting 5 turnovers.
No, we're going to lose. We're going to lose. Yeah.
And Drake May is not the quarterback he was in week 2.
No.
That he is now today. So, I'm glad you agree with me.
That's how we lose.
That's the matchup.
That's where we lose.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I got a conference or division rival championship games. So,
division? Wow.
So we'll go back to, well, actually, we have the same NFC championship game.
Okay.
NFC West battle. 5 seed Rams, number 1 seed Seahawks.
Yes.
Give me the Rams.
Give me the Rams.
All right.
Love the Rams.
We love the Rams.
Yeah. And guess who my Super Bowl winner is going to be?
Oh, boy. All right. Well, the AFC Championship, we're different.
Yeah.
You got the Pittsburgh Steelers going to Mile High.
Yeah.
Play Bo Nix and the Broncos. Who's going to the Super Bowl?
Wait, who's my matchup? Oh, the Steelers.
Broncos. Are you going to do it?
No. Broncos go. Broncos go. Yeah.
And the line of the AFC Championship.
They do. There you go.
Broncos, Rams, Super Bowl. All right. Now, I will tell you, the one thing I'm scared of, if Hollywood is involved here, who did Aaron Rodgers beat to win his only Super Bowl?
The Steelers. No, yeah, the Steelers. Yeah.
Is it possible that they're going to have Green Bay in Pittsburgh? And I won't be watching it. No party at this house.
No, we have to have a party.
I will be at Golden Star Theater watching a movie. I promise you. I am not watching Packers Steelers Super Bowl. Not going to happen. Didn't watch the last one.
Come on.
Not doing it. On the record. That's the only matchup.
You will not.
I will watch every... If the Steelers are in it
Yeah.
against anybody else in the NFC, fine.
Yeah.
The Packers are in it against any other team in the AFC, fine. Not watching Steelers Packers.
Yeah.
All right, my AFC Championship, another divisional matchup. I got Buffalo going to New England.
Man, this could be it. I could see this.
Bills winning it.
Bills. Did they split the season?
My Super Bowl will be the teams with the least amount of letters ever combined. Bills, Rams. I'm going Rams.
Me too, man.
Buffalo goes to 0-5.
I'm taking the Rams over the Broncos.
You got Rams over Broncos. I'm doing Rams.
Stafford's going to do it again. He's going to retire high on top.
And you know what this means, America. Carolina is
going to win this game. Yes. You are right. You are so right.
After picking the fucking Rams to win it all. Yeah. Especially after, I had what? Who did you have to win the national title in college? I had Penn State.
Texas.
You had Texas.
No, did I Penn State and Texas in it? And Texas wins? Yeah, I had Texas winning it. I had Texas winning it, I think.
You had Texas winning it. All right, well.
So.
Yeah, so we were way off on a lot of that.
Yeah.
Way off. But, yeah, so Rams, Broncos, Rams, Bills. We'll see who's right. Probably none of us.
Yeah. No, probably not. The matchups are not going to work out the way I think they're going to work out, probably. I don't think it's going to work. Anyways. Good show.
It was a good show.
Good show.
If anybody is available Saturday, January 17th when the Steelers win on Monday night, I am officially going to be out of Tyler's wedding.
No, he ain't getting out this easy. Terrible Towels will be at the rehearsal dinner and the wedding. It's going to be on the back of my chair at the wedding if we win. At the back of my chair.
Texans, I need you.
I will be
CJ
waving
Stroud, I know you have no goal
waving
pants.
it.
I know you have
no
goal
goal
pants.
pants.
But please beat Aaron Rodgers. I'm begging you. Insufferable.
Man.
I can't do it.
Oh, it's going to be
can't
terrible for you.
I can't
It's going to be so bad.
Oh, my God.
It's going to be so bad.
Yeah,
10-7. I just want to say shout out to Steelers. I said 10-7 this year.
You
We make the
nailed it.
playoffs, and we nailed it.
You nailed
I
it.
just want to say it's a
Did you have
season
the Vikings
recap.
9-8?
I wonder if I did. I think
I had them written down. I think after we
I know some
reviewed the
football.
college football ones, I think pull up the history.
Yeah, I could go
You might
back
have to
to
go back and look it
what
up.
episode would have that been? Was that the first?
Throw in an edit, like you go look it up.
Man, I should.
It would. Yeah, you had it labeled, so
Yeah, right.
It'd be in there.
It'd be in
I can't. I lost that sheet that I had them all written down because I wanted to compare our NFL playoff picks. And
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go back now and look.
I tell you what, though, people
I know
should listen
some
to our
ball.
show.
People, we
you
know
nailed,
some
you
ball,
nailed the
man.
record. I said Chiefs and Lions.
Chiefs
are
and
gonna
Lions.
swim. I mean, that's a big hot take.
Yeah,
They both didn't make it.
people should listen to this. We know some ball, man.
We're
We
just guessing.
Yeah,
We're guessing. When we get some things right.
it works out sometimes. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Good show. Love you guys.